immaculate. Like, I'm so grateful to be here. I don't know what to do with myself.
I might have to edit this a few times. At Humankind, we envision a compassionate society where every person is valued, families are healthy, and communities prosper.
What did I do? Well, I sort of hung out at the house mostly.
Yeah? Where do you live?
I live in Forest,
Okay.
out near Ivy Hill Golf Course.
Oh, nice.
What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm retired. Okay, have been for a number of years here. But, you know, mostly I just stay busy. I watch my daughter's dog during the day.
Oh.
And he's a character. And then I sing in the choir at church, and you know, and I run Meals on Wheels with my daughter once a month, and so forth and so on. So. And I do interviews when people want me to. We came, my two brothers, and my sister, who was older than us, came here in September of 1946. I was the youngest of the four. I was 4 years old. I just turned 4, and Glenn was a couple years older than me, and Jimmy's a couple years older than him, and Barbara was even more than a couple years older than Jimmy. And we came from a situation in Carroll County, down in the mountains of Carroll County, at a place called Laurel Fork. Our parents had I think we had lived in North Carolina, and our parents got in a fuss and broke up and just left us up on the mountain with our grandparents. And so when we came to Lynchburg, we sort of hit the jackpot because we had indoor plumbing and 3 meals a day and everything, you know. So it was really a step up for us. I'm not sure we realized it when we first came in here, but that was our beginnings there. So they brought us to the Presbyterian home, which was great. I mean, it was a great home, and it was a good place to grow up.
The alumni, which is a group of individuals that have lived here as children, whether it was for a short period of time, which are primarily the younger alumni. When I say younger, you're looking at people in their 30s now, to older alumni who are in their 80s and 90s, still come together every June for a weekend where they share stories, and they are very open and willing to share the stories of where they would sneak out of the buildings, because you would have girls' cottages, you'd have boys' cottages, and they would sneak out and go to down the road to a store. We've had a number of individuals that met their wives or their husbands here when they were children, and they got married after they left. And so we do have a lot of history in that people came here and under difficult circumstances. And as a result of that, they lived here for a long time. They were, in my opinion, they were given a strict but a loving environment in which to grow up, and they worked. This was a working farm at that time. And in fact, the expectation was that the children would work on the farm to help sustain it. So children would feed the pigs, feed the chickens, work with the cows, things of that nature, in order to have enough food that they would self-produce to supplement what they would have to buy to help this organization survive, because, you know, during the Depression and the early part of the first half of the 20th century, times were kind of hard. And you would read in these newsletters, we received a donation of a barrel of apples, and we want to thank farmer such and such for the barrel of apples. Little things meant a lot, not only back then, but they still do now. But these children worked this property and went to school here, and eventually went to school in the public school system of Lynchburg. And this became their home. And their memories are throughout this campus.
Well, you know, we have homecoming every year, and it's just like brothers and sisters getting together. As a matter of fact, I always considered that we had 100 brothers and sisters, you know. And anytime we see each other, we just, you know, just pick up where we left off. And I still consider those out here with me, and even the ones that were after me, still consider them to be my brothers and sisters. And it's amazing to me that the home kids just understood what a family was.
My name is Paige Tucker, and I am the events specialist for the development team here at Humankind. So Humankind has been around since 1903, and it's amazing to work at an organization that has as much history as it does. Since I started in 2021, that I've had the opportunity to work along with the alumni for Alumni Homecoming Weekend. That is a celebration of fellowship and friendship that we do one weekend in June, and we ask alum to come back and we have a great time. We have a picnic, we do dinner, we have Sunday service, and we play bingo. It's a great experience. It's a pleasure to come to Humankind campus and just be surrounded by all of the history every day. But we're also just really looking forward to the future. We have a lot of amazing things happening behind the scenes. We currently are expanding our Early Head Start program. We're expanding our Lynchburg building so that way we can serve more children and families within the Lynchburg community. We're also looking to expand and grow our other programs that we have so that way we can serve more individuals across the whole state.
I'm Michelle Burnett, and I am the Center Manager at Humankind's Lynchburg Early Head Start. Early Head Start is a little bit different from traditional childcare because we have a family services team, and each family is assigned a family engagement specialist, and they come alongside the families and help them with resources. They have meetings with them to set goals with the families, and they work with the families on an individual basis to help them. What you see here is the construction. We are planning to build 4 new classrooms for Early Head Start Lynchburg. And when these 4 classrooms are completed, we will have 90 children in 10 classrooms. So we're very excited to be able to serve more kids and serve the community.
Humankind offers our Healthy Families program, Early Head Start, our Treatment Foster Care program, and we have multiple economic resource programs as well. A few years ago when we started our Early Head Start program, which is a child care program that also supports parents to achieve their goals at the same time, I remember we had a child who enrolled, and she was born with a variety of developmental disabilities, developmental delays, and when she started with us, we were told that doctors had said she may not be able to feed herself or to walk or to use expressive language. And I remember hearing from her teacher that the first few weeks she had such separation anxiety, and we're talking about a very young toddler, that she just cried every day, all day. And it was hard, obviously, on the staff, and they were patient, and they just really leaned into knowing what works in a high-quality early childhood education environment, and they just continued to support her and show her consistency. And one day, she was happy to be there, and she didn't cry when her parents left every morning. And then very, very quickly thereafter, she started hitting all of these developmental milestones that the doctors had said she might never meet. And she apparently was eating more than they ever thought that she would eat, and started walking while she was in our program as well. And it's stories like that where we're able to partner with parents and provide settings that the parents can be confident in, that their children are getting their needs met, and we can, bring our expertise to the table and support the children as well, and allow them to achieve these goals like they never thought were possible. That's what the real impact of the work is.
My name is Tanya Lynn Jackson. I started working at Humankind in January of 2025. I am actually a loan support specialist. So with my role, I work with participants to get their accounts back on track. But since then, coming into the program, coming into Humankind under Ways to Work, It has been the best journey ever. I done had my highs and lows, but they worked right along with me. Me coming into the program itself as a participant has been immaculate. And I put all my stuff out there just like anybody else would do. And to get approved, I had to attend the class. I had to go into the dealerships and speak with the dealers. I had to do maintenance check on the vehicle. I had to do everything that everybody else had to do. And to work the process myself gives me more knowledge now to tell the participants when they do call. You know, the journey itself might be a little rough at times, but the outcome of it is going to be so amazing. Getting a car today changes a lot for me because this particular vehicle is dependable for me. When I say dependable, like it has all the bells and whistles. With my vehicle is run down now, the older vehicle that I do have, and it's having transmission issues. So that wasn't really dependable for me because every day I was like, oh my God, please don't let me break down on the way to work. Now I have something that's actually dependable. I can get to work, I can get to doctor's appointments. I do have grandchildren that I can take in my vehicle. I can transport them, you know, more comfortably in the vehicle that I have now because of the space. It just means the world to me for me getting a vehicle today.
I am the president and CEO of Humankind. I've had that position for, it'll be about 4 years after the start of 2026. I am thrilled to serve this organization as a leader within the broader scale of what we do. But my leadership and the work that I do is completely dependent upon individuals that work in the programs, that do the services, that interact with the clients, because it's not about what we do necessarily in administration function, it's what we do with our clients. We're here to support our frontline staff, to support our clients, and that's what makes it satisfying to me. I have often told people that I see this campus as an island of civility and safety in a very complex and challenging world. It's an island of respect and kindness. And whatever we can do either here or in the community is going to reflect not only on our ability to do our work better, but also the impact that we're going to be able to make. If we could be as well a model or an example that others could potentially emulate of care, we would love to be that as well. But there's a lot of legacies here. There's a lot of pieces that go into the grand puzzle that became what Humankind is today. We're not the campus, we're not an individual or a service, it's a combination of all of it. And it's our story. And whether it's in 1903 or 2003 or 2023, the fact of the matter is that we're here to serve this community and other communities and ensure that the children that we serve and the families that are part of that service receive everything that we possibly can give them, but also help them along and walk with them and meet them where they are.
Humankind just don't know how bad I needed them, and I just didn't know how bad I needed Humankind.